welcome back to Mythic Griffin. I'm Walt, but you can call me Mythic. Griffin is my dog. Today, I'm trying to speak low, trying not to yell, because it's actually tonight, it's late. But I was looking at a game I've been playing a lot called Crimson Desert. Isn't that great music? Oh, see how I bumped into that NPC? You can bump into them. I was playing Crimson Desert, which if you're at all into games, you've been hearing a lot about, a lot of positivity. And also a little bit of a scandal, because the kind of mainstream media of game reporting all poo-pooed it, because it didn't come from a major U.S. producer. It came from offshore. I think it was Seoul is where the developers come from. Anyway, the players responded by massively, taking the game in and enjoying it and spending this many hours in the first zone and et cetera, et cetera. But it is a great game. Long story short, that game came from this game. This game was their first game. And I was always kind of mesmerized by the engine, because this is not Unreal. This is not the Unreal Engine that we see in so many games. It makes so many games look very similar. This is their own proprietary engine. I can't for the life of me think of what it's called, but if it comes to me later, I'll mention it. But the company that owns it is called Pearl Abyss. Oh, I just jumped. I didn't mean to do that. Pearl Abyss. Now, I don't think Pearl Abyss developed it originally. I think it got sold to Pearl Abyss. I'm pretty sure that was around the time that I was playing. Frequently. Boy, the screen is a bit cluttered on my setup here, but I don't know. There's a chat going on. I don't really want to involve myself now. If I hit, what is it? This button? Yeah, I get the mouse. I think I can close this or move it. Unlock it. Move it. Hey, there you go. What if I just put it down here? Wow, it's only noticeable when I cursor over that. I'll probably regret that. Anyway. There, you can still see it. Anyway. I gotta hit that button, hit control, and I get back to my controller. Now, I've set this to controller. This is on PC. And it's not really built for controller, so it's kind of wonky. And I have really, at some point, I was playing this very effectively. I think this means that this is the house we can buy. Yeah, we can actually visit other people's versions of it. Their scores. Oh, this person's got 78,000. Let's watch. Okay, it's going to populate. It's going to take a second. I've got all these pets. I should shut them off. I don't know how to get to that menu though without. and I was trying to set it back to PC keyboard mouse, and because it's on controller, it's like super freaking pestilent, and I think I might need to reinstall the game, because I go to like the menu and I can do this stuff. I can manipulate menus, but at certain points I get to a point where it's like, no, you have to hit the controller button. Like I'll click on it, but it's like, nope, gotta hit A on the controller, and it winds up screwing me up, because certain ones, it's like they forgot to edit it so that the controller actually works. But anyway, I think if I just were to reset the settings to default, it'll probably allow me to, but that resetting it to default is one that is kind of problematic. Look at this person's house. Wow. This is incredible. Can I lie down in the bed? I have a bed in a like a room that I own. How do I get out? Is that gonna leave? Is this gonna leave us? Oh wow, it's balcony. Can I leave this way? Haha, look at it. I'm out. Cool. Super freaking cool. Let's see. How would I pull up my map? So I think we're in a place called, yep, Grana. What's that symbol over the A do to it? I don't know. But how do I zoom out? There you go. See, I'm using the controller and everything's like pull left trigger and then hold right bumper and then do it. Why? But my house is over here. Let's see if I can zoom back in. There we go. My house is like right there. If I click on this and I click on, there we go. I think it's this one with the little horse in front of it. Heidel 6-3. No, it's not, because I know it's on this side of the road. So it must be the 9. I think it's the 9-2. 9-2 second floor. Let's go there. I can do this. Okay, so what that did, if I zoom back out, come on. It definitely will go out more than that. Oh, I have to leave. Okay, close. Yep. Zoom out. That sets a route. This is Black Desert Online, guys. This is, in a lot of ways, cooler than Crimson Desert. Like, this is not a short distance, and this is the only way to get there. There's actually a fucking hot air balloon, and I've only gone on it once, and it was kind of terrifying, and I will not go on it again. But I think it goes from here to this city, Calpheon. What's it called? How do I zoom back in? Yeah, Calpheon. Which is fine, but I want to show my house. So we're going to go for a little ride. We're going to get on our horse, and we're going to fucking go for a ride. Now, there's a way to summon the horse. There's also a way to just start running. If I do this, will he follow the trail? He's following it. I'm auto running. I am not in control of this. Alright, so I believe that if I get my horse, which shouldn't be too difficult to... Whoops. No, okay. Trying different buttons. There he is. Call him. Call him out. There he is. Silverstream. This is the fastest horse in the game. That's something that I tell people when I chat with them. There's no such thing as the fastest horse in the game. Horses are really well... They're... like this, you know how like sometimes you have like a race car game and you can like change the engine and you can like change the tires and all this stuff. In a sense, this is like that. Not that you can customize it, don't get me wrong, but that each model has its own unique specifications, and you can't just go in and change them like you could in a race car game. But the way you change them is by breeding horses that have the desired traits. I kid you not, and it takes time. But you can make a really nice horse like Silverstream here, who can do all sorts of cool tricks that regular mounts can't do. But my objective here is to follow this golden path. If I look in my upper right, I have a mini map. Here we go. We're starting to follow it. I'm doing this manually, but if I click my right stick, it does it by himself, leaving us to really make sure that we want to go to this place, because here he is, right? It's actually a little animation of a dude running. That's got to be a throwback to an earlier version of the game that they just kept in because it was nostalgic, because it's cute. Couldn't you show me on the horse? And I'm going to follow this long-ass route all the way back here just to show our house where we live. We're going to talk about the game on the way. This Grana place, Grana, is very cool. It's like these lady elves. And as you play the main story, you wind up like fighting alongside them without knowing who they were. And you meet them in these mountains. I'm not sure if I'm pointing at the right places. I'm just pointing at places. There's so many cool places with so many cool enemy types, types of biome. Way over here, there's the Black Desert, which I have not yet even fully opened up. And I'm a very high level. And the fucking crazy thing is that there's no max level. It just becomes exponentially harder once you get to a certain level around 60 to 65. And I think I'm 61 or 62. And I've put work into that. Not on this particular character. In fact, you know what? I'm so stupid. If I want to show that area, I don't have to move him. I can just log on to somebody who's there. But we have a plan. I don't want to mess it up. It's okay to move him down here. This is my samurai. I forget what the samurai class is called, but they're combatively, combat-wise, they're I wouldn't say like beginner level simple, but they're pretty accessible. My main is a ninja, and their moves are kind of... it's like if you've played Tekken or Street Fighter, then you know what I'm talking about. Now let's see if I can take over. Yeah, I got the mouse and I can zoom in and out. But just look at these graphics, and this is an old game. But it's their proprietary engine. And then they rebuilt it, I'm sure, to some degree, but you know, you can just tell by... Oop, don't get stuck on a raccoon. You can tell that it's very reminiscent of this into the new game Crimson Desert, which is like blowing up the charts. I think is an antiquated term. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe just misplaced. But in any event, yes, this is how I remember coming into this area. There were these weird, and I don't even know what they do. Those weird like towers, like metallic towers here in the forest. Oh, or stone, I think they are, but they glow, which is great. Anything that glows in a forest is typically terrifying in reality and fascinating in fantasy. So I have an impulse to try and slow my guy down, just to like, let's just look around for a second. I've got a really long journey. How do I stop? I'm drifting. I think A is jump. Now, why am I on Silver? I'm on Silverstream because I'm on my secondary character. I have a Pegasus. And Silverstream is the fastest of the mortal. Am I going the right way? Yes. Silverstream is the fastest. This is how I fantasize on this, because I think it's cool to have horses that you tell stories about. So this is Silverstream. He's the fastest mortal horse in the world. He's got a lot of cool skills. He is not, however, what are they called? It's not legendary. That's what they call him in Crimson Desert. He is not like there's a higher echelon of horses. He's like a tier 9 and then there's like ultra tier. Yeah, there's that many, and they all have like a different degree of, or how shall I say, I believe that they have different numbers of skills, randomized skills in different combinations, that is to say. So a tier 9 horse, I could look at it if I could figure out the freaking menus. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Horse info. It's going to be around here somewhere. That's call mount. Find mount. There we go. Mount info. So Silverstream is a tier 8. Level 5. Oh, and you know what? He's getting close. Is he going to hit 9? I hope. Or no, level 32. See, I don't know what any of this shit means. But I know he's a tier 8. A tier 9 is a super horse. And I have a tier 9 on my main character. And that horse is a Pegasus, and it has wings that, as you're galloping, when you press the right button, jump will do it, and you can double jump. This guy has high jump, which is actually better than your average horse's jump. But double jump is better, especially double jump with wings that lets you like glide as you hold the button, or just like come back down as you... Oh, look at the control on this. It's actually super tight. And this is why I play with the controller. What are these guys doing? It's just a kid. This forest is ours. We've been together since I was little. Oh, that's nice. Goodbye. They're hitting each other with swords. With wooden swords. Alright. Look at these crazy monsters. I don't like any of them. I don't even want to fight. We're on a road. We're on a mission. Let's get back on the road. You know, part of me, well, let's get out of here because that thing will attack us. Part of me wants to just log in on a different character who might be in that town, because this is a long trip. I kind of like him being here. How do I zoom back out? There you go. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm probably like halfway there. But I bet a lot of the people who are normally in this game are currently playing Crimson Desert. And you can't blame them. Alright, I can't take it. It's such a long trip, and I'm kind of barely committed to this right now. And it's late. Alright, I think I'm going to log here. That was fun. Brief, but enjoyable. Well, friends, nice talking. Catch you on the Flizzle Flazzle. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.